put to the main board. Where is that? And Elsa. Oh my God, all these like people sent in their homework. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Oh my gosh. I'm looking at all this homework. Lisa, and who else do we have? Oh, this is a long time ago, you guys. I can't find the new homework. Let's see. Where is it? Anna, there you are. Okay, wait 1 second, Anna. I'm gonna just put that in my checking box so I can see Anna's homework. All right. Hey, Anna, do you want to read your homework? And I can correct it here so everyone can see it. And then that way, if there's anything that I need to correct, I can just go like this and go like this and go like this. So is your microphone okay, Anna?
Yes.
Okay, here you go.
Claire, I want to draw, but the teacher didn't allow us to draw. Cherry, I don't care if you can draw or not. Claire, but I already finished my work. Chloe, then you ask the teacher if you can draw. Jenny, you can do everything when you're finished with your work, but be quiet. Mia, I have a very good idea. Everyone, what is it? Mia, our school has a drawing competition. Then you join it.
Very nice, Anna. Now, Anna, I'm going to add some. Are you ready for the magic? We're going to use this. Claire announced, because we want to use verbs with dialogue. Claire announced, I want to draw, but the teacher won't let us. We'll put a little comma in there. Cherry, let's say Cherry, we'll go like this, Hannah. Cherry joined in. I don't care if you can draw or not. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm going to take away this joined in. I'm going to, since she says it kind of angry, Anna, we're going to write Cherry snapped, like a little dog who snaps. Snap, snap. I don't care if you can draw or not, because it's kind of an angry, right? Claire protested. Oh, this is a big word, Hannah. Claire protested means she's not happy, but I already finished my work. Chloe, then you ask okay, then this one here, Anna will write, Claire explained. Then you ask the teacher if you can draw. Jenny, you can, let's see, Jenny, Jenny, what will we say? Jenny, Jenny shot back. Okay. It's like a strong word. You can do everything when you're finished with your work, but be quiet. It's kind of like angry stuff. Shot back is angry. Mia, let's do it. Mia, this is a nice one. Chimed in. Chimed in is like really cheerful. It's a good friend, Anna. Anna chimed in. I have a very good idea. Everyone shouted. What is it? Mia says, our school has a drawing competition. Nia exclaimed, is like happy. Our school has a drawing competition. Then you join it. Well, actually, yeah. So this is a nice collection of verbs, Anna. So we'll keep that. Nice work, Anna. And I will give that back to you. All right. Let's see. Do we have Mr. Henry? I want you to read what you wrote. These are pretty quick, so we can do a lot of these today, you guys. So let's see if I can save that. Yeah, save. And
I pretty much just copy some of them.
That's fine. If you had to use like a model to copy, that's fine, Henry. There you go, Henry. Give us a try.
Hey guys, I just came from the subway yesterday, Sally announced. I didn't come to the subway, but I came to the theme park, John added. Harry noted, this afternoon I'm going to the zoo. Bob mutters.
Mutters is like
Mutters. Lucky you guys, I'm just going to stay at home, he stated. Bye, I'm going to the zoo, Harry shouted. Bye, everyone, and shouted, and they continued discussing about their vacation in the next class.
Very nice. Henry, I'm just going to take this one out. I'll leave this here for you. Like that looks better. Bob mutters, lucky you guys, I'm just going to stay at home. Like, you know, he's a little bit disappointed, right? So that's why I chose mutters. He's like, I have to go home, like that, right? That's mutters. He's like, meh, meh, meh. Bye, I'm going to the zoo, Harry shouted. Very good, Harry. And we'll put a little comma in there like that. Harry shouted, bye. Everyone shouted, and they continued the discussing, let's say the discussion, Mr. Henry. They continued the discussion about their vacation in the next class. Nice. Very stylish. Thank you for this, Harry. And so I gave you a very good Henry using your own lettering because it was pretty cool. All right. And let's see who else we have. Did Obrentune join us finally?
I don't know.
The
Yeah.
mystery. Hey, Obrentune, nice work. I like what you did in your dialogue. It's kind of
I don't
stylish.
know what it say.
Nah, it's cool.
I don't
It's
know the homework what it say.
no, you did a fine job. Don't worry about it. It's an interesting response to the homework, Obrentune. That's why I like it. Please don't worry about it. You did a good job. So here you go. Here's Obrentune. Read what you wrote for us. This is kind of a cool use of dialogue. Go ahead, Mr. Obrentune.
Everyone who loves games on PC or on other devices, well, games will make us worse than it does.
Mm,
It will make our brain more confused and forget everything around us. Like this story.
mm,
I was watching TV about how to make a paper gun and I found strange website called đại dịch COVID-19 làm tăng xu hướng nghiện Internet, nghiện game. So I went to that website. It started. Mr. Cam Adda, a former game addict many years ago. Only I realized that his video game addiction had gotten out of control when it made him have suicidal thoughts. I've been, I've been struggling with it for 10 years. The 33 years old Canadian and told the BBC in UK, I dropped out of high school, never went to university, and pretended to have a job to cheat my family. I was a suicide note, but on that fateful night, I realized I need help, and now I've been addicted to games for 3,860 days. And he continued. Mr.
yes.
Cam Adder is currently the founder of Game Creators, an organization specializing in online support for people with a game addiction who want to get rid of this habit. Game Quitters currently has more than 75,000 members worldwide. The
Mm.
man who used to be addicted to this game and warned of a very worrying trend in recent times. Read more at đây COVID-19 làm tăng xu hướng nghiện Internet, nghiện game. Now I'm only playing, playing game 30 minutes or to 1 hour on a day because I'm scared.
Wow. True story, Obrentune.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy. So yeah, you use two extended quotes here. So this is fine right here and here. And then you used it again here and here. And then you even got this he continued, which is really good, Obrentune. So nice work. And like a serious topic too. So I'm happy with your homework. Don't worry. You did a nice job. Nice job.
Hello.
Hello. What do you is that, Henry? Who said hello? Who said hello?
Tia.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
me.
Okay. Oh, T, it's a little noisy. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're reading what we wrote here. Let's see, who else do we have? We had Henry, we had Obrentune, we had, is Lynn here? Lynn did a nice job on this. Lynn, are you here?
I'm here.
Hey, Lynn, would you like to read? I'll put the share screen on so you can read what you wrote. Again, this is nice work you guys did. You understood the assignment and did a nice job. Here you go, Lynn.
Hi, I just went to the amusement park last week. Sarah said, I didn't go to the amusement park, but I went to the swimming pool, Tom replied. John nodded. This evening I will go to the fair, Nina added. Lucky you, I'm just going to stay at home. Bye, I'm going to the fair, John shouted. Bye, everyone shouted and they continued discussing about their vacation.
Nice,
Hey, that
Lynn.
sounds like mine.
It's all the same. Okay, so we have shouted here, we have added, we have nodded. Nice work, Lynn. You got some really interesting ones in here. Very
That
good.
practically sounds like mine.
Yeah, so you guys are talking about plans. There's a I don't have mics today, said Beck. Oh, Beck, I'm sorry. Beck, you can put everything you want in chat if you want, Beck, if your mic isn't working. You guys, these are short dialogues, so let's try to do as many as we can so you can see each other's work. You all did nice work on this. Let's see, someone just called this dialogue homework, and let's see who this is. Oh, this one's interesting too. Okay, wait 1 second. Okay, and we'll share the screen. And I don't know whose name is on this though. Do you guys know who this is? It's Min. Min here. Mr. Min.
I have.
Hey Min, can you read yours? This is really nice.
Yes, teacher. Did you hear that noise? Miss Anna has she asked, please.
So whispered Anna as she gripped Tom's arm. So like grip the arm is hold on to the arm. Yeah.
Arms. It came from the old barn. She glanced around nervously. Maybe it's just the wind, he answered that, though he didn't sound convinced. No way, Anna, is this. The door just cracked open by itself. We have to check it out. Tom hesitated, then said, "Why, but if a ghost jumped out, it's your fault." They tiptoed across the field, the grass crunching under their snigger. When they reached the pen, Anna pushed the door open wider. "Hello, is anyone there?" she called. A soft male answer from the shadow. Tom laughed. "Look like the only ghost here is a space cat," he says, heading down to scope up a tiny, shivering kitten.
Nice work. Look at this, Min. You have insisted, sighed, called. Yeah, wonderful. All right. And I put this answered here for you because I thought maybe that's a little better. But overall, this is really good. All right, you guys, thanks. Let's try a couple more. Character speaking, Henry, Lynn, Oberentune. Let's see, who is this one? Oh yeah, okay, this is cool too. One moment, please. And this one is Kanyan. Kanyan, are you here? That might be your mother's name, but the name you use in class. Is Kanyan here?
Who?
Henry, who is that? Kanyan.
Kanyan?
Yeah, it's one of our students, but they use their mother. Mary, is that you?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, that's Mary. Okay, Mary, I didn't know you used your mom's account, Kanyan, because I always call you Mary. Would you like to read it, Mary? It's really good.
Okay. Did you hear that? Silver Spurt. Hear what? He replied, jamming his ear. There were starlings in the bushes. Sounded big. He juggled. Probably just a squirrel. Relax. No, it was definitely bigger than a squirrel. She insisted, her eyes wide. And did you see those tracks in the mud? He followed her gaze. Plus, those are pretty big. Maybe you should turn back. Definitely, she agreed quickly, already starting to retrace their step. Way too big.
Nice, Mary. Really cool. I really like some of this. Agreed quickly is excellent. He followed her gaze. Definitely bigger. She insisted. Min also uses this insisted. Insisted's really interesting in dialogue, you guys. It means you know that you're right. You have the right answer. So your voice gets a little bit not angry, but powerful. You say, she insisted, like, I know that I am right, you guys, right? It's a little stubborn, insisted. It's a really cool one to use, you guys. So I say definitely try to use that in your homework. Let's see, we just one more. I think we did it all over. We've done it all there already. So let me see. Why does this say this? Confirm your speaking voice. I'm speaking English. Got this weird prompt up there, you guys. Okay, so do you guys know this word? I'll put it in the chat for everybody. Do you know the word mascot? I just want to check this with you guys. Mascot. M-A-S-C-O-T. Do you guys know what a mascot is? It's a good word to learn for your vocabulary. You guys, mascot. Yeah, Henry, mascot is when your primary or secondary school or even college has like an animal that represents their team, like a fighting animal. And so you say, like, tonight we're going to study about a basketball team, two rival teams called the Bulldogs and the Bobcats. So they take animals' names because, like, the animals give them power. Like my hometown Chicago basketball team is the Chicago Bulls because the bull is the big, powerful cow with the horns, right? So
Actually, my primary school they used the Chicago Bull team T-shirt.
Oh, very cool. That's kind of interesting. By the way, about 1 month ago, Henry, there was this unbelievable Chicago Bulls game against Los Angeles, and the Australian guy threw the ball, Getty is his name, from the half of the thing, and it was 1 second left in the game, and the ball went in the basket, and the Chicago Bulls won. You can see it on YouTube, Henry. It's unbelievable. Everyone was shocked because they thought Los Angeles was going to win the game, but they didn't.
Anyway, they just
You Chicago Bulls, is it used for all your sports or just the school? All right, you guys, can you see it? We have the bulldog here, and this is a beautiful bobcat. Bobcats are pretty safe around humans because they're just a little bit bigger than a house cat. They're like 2 times the size of a house cat. They're not dangerous. They catch birds and squirrels and they eat them for meat, but I think they're safe around humans. My friend had a bobcat jump in his garden in Los Angeles. So I saw one in the wild and I was kind of surprised by that. So Mary said, that dog is so cute. Mary, do you see bulldogs in Vietnam? Is this becoming a popular dog? Yeah.
Actually, I don't think so.
Do you think he's ugly or cute? Mary says, that's a cute dog.
My sister
Anna, do you think
has,
he's cute or
teddy.
ugly?
But they're pretty vicious.
My sister has like teddy dog. It's very cute.
Oh, so it's a play dog? It's a teddy dog?
Yeah, it's just like teddy bear.
Oh, teddy bear, yeah. So yeah, bulldogs are funny. They have those droopy things, you know, those droopy cheeks. So they always have saliva or spit coming out of their cheeks, which you feel sorry for them. Because some people say, oh, they're so ugly. But I think they're pretty amazing animals, man. I wouldn't say they're cute, but I think they look strong. So this basketball team called the Bulldog.
I have a background of us, but I didn't use it.
There he is. Hey, you've got what is called the Peking guard dog, a pug, P-U-G. Yeah, pug. All right. Oberon, too, what are you doing? You're going to Brazil. don't put animated spamming stuff in there. Stop that, Brent. All right, you guys, I got to restrict that chat because you guys are going crazy with that chat. Who can participate? No one. We're going to do a 5-minute break because you put that meme in there, and that meme actually can knock down the Zoom. So let's leave it at that. All right. So for 5 minutes, no chat, you guys, because we're getting a little crazy with the chat. Hey, Henry, can you read for me? My voice is kind of dry. I've been drinking tea all day. Can you read this part here?
Tonight, we will study how something happened in writing. This helps us to describe an event such as a basketball game or a celebration. Here's an example by a boy named Paul who saw a basketball game last night, and it was a great time, a great game.
Hmm.
His school's team won, and he wants to write about this great game in the school, on the school online newspaper.
Hmm.
His first step was to list the important events of the game in order.
Hmm.
At halftime, the Bobcats were behind 12 points.
Hmm.
The teams returned to the floor, and the Bobcats were fired up. The Bobcats scored 10 points before the Bulldogs can even know what happened. The teams traded baskets right up to the final seconds.
Hmm.
Jackson made the play of the night, pushing Bobcats ahead by 2 points to win.
Yeah, so you can see it's like a close game and they keep fighting, Henry. And so it's an exciting game when it's a close game. Tia, what do you want to say? Ms. Tia turned up, gave me a hand.
I want to read, not to
Sounds
say.
good. All right, Tia,
Yeah.
are you ready? Can you read this for us here? It's describing some more things.
Okay. How it turned important detail from the game, and he put them in order. He also included some onions.
Oh, opinions, opinions.
What is that?
Opinions are when you give your feelings. Your feelings are your opinions, right?
Oh, okay.
I'm laughing because you said onions, Tia. It sounds really cute.
Yeah.
You gave him some onions.
In point number 2, up above, Bao use the exemption
Yeah.
by of this often word because from post understanding
Mhm.
of the game, the podcast
Hmm.
cats
Yeah,
came
Bobcats,
back
he said.
from the whole time were much more angry.
Oh, energy. Energy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're okay. Energy.
energy.
Hmm.
It's really angry.
Oh, it
Energy.
looks like angry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
energy, and they began to fight back against the Boondocks.
Yeah.
In the fight, boys, can you fight to other honest
Opinions.
opinions?
Very good.
I
Tia.
think it's the
I'm
onion.
happy because you call them onions. It's so cute. All right. Hey, you guys, I'm going to put this in red. It's just an opinion. Fired up is like strong language to say the other team had a lot of energy. Hey, let's go to Anna, can you find more opinions in these 5 points? Words that have a lot of feeling and energy to them. They're kind of difficult, but see if you guys can do this. You can raise your hand, you guys, and I'll put your answer in. So fired up is like emotional language. And so it's an opinion. They got fired up. They came back. They took a break during the game and they came back with much more energy to win this game. I see 2 of them. They're kind of easy to see. I bet Henry's good at this. Harry, you can try it. And Long, you can try it. Lisa can try it. Poor Long, is he okay? Did he fall asleep after doing all his homework? Hey, Long, how are you? Hey, Mr. Long, how are you today?
Yes, I'm fine.
So, Long, this is an opinion word. It's like putting feelings into your writing. For these 5 points, can you find 2 more opinions or just one if you want? And I'll give you guys a hint. It's in number 3, 4, and 5. There are opinion words, emotional words. They have a lot of energy to them.
I read it.
Yeah, well, can you see in number 3, can you find an opinion in there? Or it's like if you say they scored 10 points, that's a fact. You can see that definitely happened. But there's a feeling one in here. Can you find the feeling word in here? It's an expression to mean shocked or like unbelievable.
The Bobcat
Hmm.
scored 10 points before the Bulldog even know what happened.
Yeah, so Lung, we're going to put that in red because it's a feeling. But if it's just a fact that you can count the points, it's like science or math. We can put this in blue. We know the Bobcats scored 10 points. I'm going to make that stronger blue. So that's not an opinion. It's a fact. You can look at the scoreboard and see the Bobcats scored 10 points in the second part of the game. But then the editor wrote this before the Bulldogs even knew what happened means this person loves the Bobcats. And they said they were such good fighters that the Bulldogs were totally shocked at how strong the other team came after the break. Hey, Anna, can you find another opinion? We'll have these two. You can find another opinion. And I'll give you a hint. They're talking about a guy, one player. It's like he's unbelievably good.
Pushing the Bobcats ahead by 2 points to win.
Well, that's a fact. So we can put that in blue, Hannah. Anna, we can put that in blue because they really did win by 2 points. But what about this? Do you think this is an
Yes.
opinion? Yeah, Henry got it. Henry, you think that's a good opinion?
I think.
Yeah, he made the play of the night. So this person who loves the Bobcats team, they think their friend Jackson was the superstar of the game, as they say, he made the play of the night, like the best play of the night. So before Henry, I was telling you about the Chicago Bulls, the tall Australian guy named Getty, he made the play of the night for the Bulls. I'll show you a picture of that. It's unbelievable. It really is the play of the night, but it's an opinion. You know, someone might say there was even a better, they might argue with you like a debate, right? All right. Hey, let's see. Who can we ask? Mary, would you like to read this part here?
A pool of the opinions make the information about the game more interesting. The help us feel as we are three at the game, watching all the great action of two basketball teams trying their best to win an important tournament game.
Yeah, nice, Mary. Good reading. You got important tournament game. It's not easy to read that. Let's see. Let's ask some students to join in here. We have Mr. Min. Mr. Min, I wrote, please note that this is Paul's point of view. What if a fan of the Bulldogs was watching the same game? How might they describe all the action? Here's a Bulldog fan describing the same game. And let's go to Min. If you're there, Min. If your microphone's okay. I think maybe you were having problems before with it. Okay, let's look for Mr. Min. I'll hit. Oh, Bach is having a microphone problem tonight. Oh, no. All right. Hey, how about the Oberon Tune? Are you there, Mr. Oberon Tune?
Yeah.
Hey, Oberon Tune, can you read these 5 points here? It's from the Bulldogs team writer.
Okay. One, the Bulldogs played very well during the first half. Second, at halftime, they led the game by 12 points. Third, the Bulldogs started the second half with a little too much confidence. Fourth, the Bobcats went on a scoring streak. Fifth, the Bulldogs were unable to stop the Bobcats from making the winning basket.
Okay. Now, I want to show you guys this. So this fact opinion, let me just share it with you because you probably know how to do this from your Vietnam school. But if it's in English, maybe it's a little more difficult. So we have fact versus opinion.
Fact versus opinion.
That's Japanese, fact versus opinion. But in Vietnamese,
Thực tế so với.
okay. Henry, do you think that's a good translation?
I guess.
I guess. Lisa, do you think this is a good translation? There's two
Thực tế so với.
yeah.
Fact versus opinion.
That's Japanese style English, by the way.
Fact
Lisa,
versus opinion.
Yeah, do you want to hear it again, Henry? It's Japanese style.
Facto versus opinion.
Facto versus opinion. It's Japanese English. It's really
Fact
cute.
versus opinion.
Wonderful, Henry. We're going to copy that. We'll stop that share. I got to put this in now. I have to be careful. Sometimes when I paste things in online, you guys, it does evil things to me, right? So I have to be
What does
careful.
it do?
It takes the entire Zoom platform down. It's like unbelievable. It's so rude. It knocks me out of Zoom. So I have to put this in here. I'm going to go here. Hey, what's that talk? I have to mute one of the microphones. I'm gonna find that out. Who's
What is
making
that?
I know it's like a radio program or something, right? So there it is. I know it's like a computer game. All right. I used to play a computer game like that. All right. Do you see there it is? And so in English, that is fact versus opinion. So you guys, this is really important. And you guys, it's kind of easy to learn how to do this, but you use facts or opinions in your writing. So here's an example. At halftime, they led the game. The Bulldogs led the game by 12 points before they took the halftime break in basketball. So I'm going to put that in blue. It's a fact. It really happened, right? Oh, I'm going to mute that. Maybe it's, oh, it's Anna's. Hey, Anna, what happened? You had like the radio voice coming in your thing, so I had to mute. Sorry, Anna. There was this guy's voice going, talk, 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 talk. Okay. But don't worry about it. We're not angry. It just sounds funny, Anna. All right. Hey, Mr. Henry, are you there?
Yes.
Henry, this one. The Bulldogs played very well during the first half of the game, the first 50 minutes, I think, in basketball. Fact or opinion?
I guess fact.
Yeah, no, this one's a little challenging. It could be a fact. You could say, yeah, you know, they scored more points. They were playing better. So I don't know. This one's kind of a mystery. Whenever I teach this to the students,
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. So it can be blue or it could be red. So let's do red blue on this.
Make it half
Both.
red, half blue.
Absolutely. So let's put number 2 down there. And then we're going to make this blue, which is kind of fun. We get to use my colors. This is my old software on my Apple desktop computer, Henry, from like, I got this about 15 years ago, but I still like it so much. Hey, let's go to Harry. We didn't talk to Harry tonight. Hey, Harry, how are you? Mr. Harry.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Hey, Harry, number 3, the Bulldogs started the second half with a little too much confidence. You guys know confidence. They thought they were so great. Now, this one's pretty easy to see. Harry, do you think this is a fact or opinion?
I think it's a fact.
Oh, really?
No opinion.
Yeah, that's just an opinion. Like the guy looks at it from the Bobcat guy looks, he goes, those guys are too confident. They think they're going to win this game. So it's like a total opinion, you guys. Then this one. Now, this one's a little challenging too. Let's give this one to Lisa. Hey, Lisa. The Bobcats went on a scoring streak, means they just kept scoring basket after basket after basket. Do you think it's a fact or an opinion?
It's the opinion.
Yes, you know, this is interesting. If they just start scoring and scoring and scoring, I would say that's an opinion. But you could actually count the points. So this also feels kind of like a fact. So, Henry, remember we did both? We're going to give it 2 colors again, right?
Hi.
So remember, teachers don't always have the best answer. You guys can discuss this. This is why we have debate class. So you guys could say, wait a minute, teacher, I want to challenge that idea, right?
But I don't like debating.
Oh my gosh, Anna, your little sister looks just like you. That's really cute.
Yeah, she looks just like Anna.
Oh my gosh, it's like her little twin sister, Anna. Your sister was behind you, Anna? It's like, oh my gosh, there's Anna's little twin sister. All right. Who do we have? There she is. Look at, there's little Anna. Anna is, let's ask Anna. Anna, is that your twin
Mini
sister?
Anna.
Mini Anna. Is that your little sister, Anna?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought she looks so much like you. We thought she was your twin.
I thought that was Anna, but just in a mini way.
I know, it's like mini Anna from a movie. Anna, we don't mean to make jokes, but she is a really cute little sister. Hey, let's go to Mr. Long. Hey, Long, do you see this last one? Long, the Bulldogs were not unable to stop the Bobcats from making the winning basket. Fact or opinion?
Ờ,
I'll give you a hint. It really happened, and there's no emotion. Like you could count, you go, oh my gosh, they blocked them 5 times from getting the basket, 5 times. You can actually count the times. So what do you think? We have this in Vietnamese to help you.
yes.
So what do you think? So this is the fact. Henry, how do you say this? Is it tuk de?
Okay.
How do you say Vietnamese fact is tuk de?
Vậy.
Yeah. So do you think this is tuk de?
Ờ, the Bulldogs were unable
To stop the Bobcats from making the winning basket means they blocked them many times. So, Mr. Long, I think we can go red here, definitely, you guys. Because if you watch the video of the game on YouTube, you can say they blocked them 5 times. So, Long, you can actually count the times. So then you know it's a fact. So if you can count the information called data, you guys, of course, you know data, then you know it's a fact, right? But now, Long, the only reason why we put these in blue is actually this should be, yeah, this is a fact. Oh my gosh, you guys, I did this wrong. I did the wrong color. This should be blue. It's just a pure fact. The Bulldogs were able to stop the Bobcats. Played very well. Of course, that's an opinion. And then what else? A little too much confidence. That's an opinion. Scoring streak. Yeah, a little bit of fact, a little bit of opinion. So remember, when you're putting emotions into your writings, it becomes opinion. And it's okay to put opinion, but you have to support it. You say, well, why do you think they were too confident? Because they began to make mistakes when they were playing basketball because they thought they were so great. Okay.
That's why we have the debate classes.
Yeah. Now, Henry, do you belong to any debate classes?
No.
You should try it. I think you'd be a good debater. Okay. Now, you
I
guys,
actually don't like debater. I don't like debating.
I wrote this in for you. I had lunch with my friend John this afternoon. And so I wrote part 2 of our lesson on the order of events when things happen. Think about what you have done so far today. Can you list 5 things that happened today? See if you can put some opinions in the 5 things you did. Here's another example to help you. Is Tia back? Hey, Tia, are you there? Tia's so happy. Oh my gosh, look at how happy Tia is. Tia, how are you? Tia,
Yeah,
hey,
because
Tia, why are you so happy? That's teacher's opinion. She's very happy.
because my sister is going here and give my cup and I will
Okay.
drink it.
Tia has a cute sister.
We
Anna
will
has a cute
Drink
sister.
down.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
guys all have great sisters. Hey,
His name
Tia,
Carrie.
can you read this one here?
Okay. I went to restaurant with my super and friend John.
Yeah, intelligent, super intelligent friend John.
Intelligent friend John.
So, Tia, this part here, my super intelligent friend, do you think that's fact or opinion? Remember,
Is fast.
fact, really? Look what I said. He's super intelligent.
No.
I'm going to go with a red here. Super
Okay.
intelligent. Hey, try one more, Tia. You're funny. Can you read number 2?
John ate delicious hamburger with mustard cream sauce.
Yes, Tia. 2 delicious hamburgers. Delicious. Fact or opinion?
I think is fact, right?
Really? What if like Mary ate the same hamburger and she said, mustard on a hamburger? This tastes gross. That's her
Gross?
opinion. That would be her opinion, right?
Oh my God, I will
Oh my
cry.
God, so we gotta change that to red, Miss Tia. Okay. Let's give it to Mary.
No.
I just mentioned Mary. Hey, Mary, do you want to try? Can you read number 3, Mary?
Our waiters was so kind. He brought us a lot of extra bread to eat.
Yeah, and that's
I
true. All of
think
this is a true story.
our waiters was so kind.
Yeah. Fact or opinion?
Her brought us a lot of extra bread to eat.
This part is a fact. She really did bring us a lot of extra bread to eat. She gave us like 20 pieces of bread each, Mary. It was crazy. But these were little pieces of delicious bread. What about this, Mary? Fact or opinion?
Our waiters was so kind.
Hmm. And then remember in Vietnamese, this here.
The someone wait.
Remember, emotions are usually opinions. So she's like a happy person, a kind person. Mary's doing a little research. Mary's going to find this answer, everybody. Here she goes. Good work, Mary. So like you can ask ChatGPT or another AI, is this a fact or opinion? Our waitress was so kind.
A fact?
Really? Mary, I want to go with opinion on this one because, you know, there could be somebody who says, oh, I don't think that waitress is kind. She doesn't talk much. She's kind of quiet, but she was really kind, but I'll say opinion, right? Hey, let's go to Min. I haven't talked to Min in a while. Min, are you there? Let's see. Hey, Min, are you there?
I'm here, teacher.
Hey, Min, can you read number 4?
John and I look at photos of his family trip to England.
Yeah, is it a fact or an opinion?
It's opinion.
Oh, really? Because I didn't say, oh, they're like interesting photos or happy photos. I just said photos. So this one I would probably go with opinion. You got no, fact, a fact. I'm sorry, fact. It's just a fact, you know. We looked at photos, right? Min, are you still there?
Yes, teacher.
Min, try number 5 then.
His wife looked so busy in the photos because they have 3 very young children who had to be on a plane for close to 20 hours from Japan back to England.
Okay, so Min, all of this is true. They have 3 kids. It took 20 hours to get back to England. And so this would be a fact. It really happened. What about
Yes.
this part here?
It's
Opinion or
opinion.
yeah, it's an opinion. I mean, she looked busy, but John actually said she was able to sleep on the plane with the new baby whose name is Luna. Beautiful name. And Luna is a beautiful big baby. She's English and Japanese. She's really beautiful. And so the wife looked busy, but John said she was relaxed, but it's an opinion. So good, Min, you understand how to do it. All right, so Min, can you give me 5 things you did today? And then you can put opinions and you can put facts. Like if you say you took a test, that's a fact, it really happened. But if you say I took a really difficult test, then that's your opinion. So you can mix them if you want, Min. Can you tell me 5 things you did today?
Uh,
You know, for example, I had a delicious breakfast, very basic stuff and not terribly difficult. So Min, if you wrote like I had a delicious breakfast, this would be it's a fact you had a breakfast, but you had a delicious is the opinion, right? So you can mix them and I'll put them in the red and blue color style. So anything's okay, Min. You know, like do you take a morning shower? Oh no, did Min disappear? Oh no, Min, where are you?
Min.
What happened to Min? Oh no, Min, are you still there?
Yes.
Min maybe had, oh, hey, Min. So tell me quickly, tell me 5 things you did this morning or this all day long.
All day long.
You know, like I woke up. Did you wake up late?
No, teacher.
Okay, I woke up right on time. And that's a fact. You know, if you wake up at 7 o'clock each morning, there's no opinion. You just say, I woke up right on time. How about
I go to school in 7 o'clock.
Okay, let's say I got to school by 7 o'clock. And then again, Min, that's a fact, you know. You can actually look at the clock and say, yeah, Min got there by 7. Give us an opinion one. Like, how was your lunch today? Was it a good lunch, so-so lunch, terrible lunch? Like it was tasty, yucky, average? Are you still there, Min?
I think Min is still there, but
Yeah. Remember, this doesn't have to be a right or wrong answer. I mean, you can say anything. You say, oh, I had a disgusting lunch. You know.
I think he's thinking because he can still see him in the meeting.
He doesn't remember what he had for lunch. Min, what did you have for lunch? All right. I'll tell you what, let's do a mixed opinion. Let's go between Min and Henry. How was your lunch today?
It was okay.
Okay. And so if we write just okay, it's an opinion, right? It was just okay. Hey, Mary, what did you do today?
It was pretty weird. Like
Today I got to school.
Yeah. And how was school?
It was awful.
awful.
Oh, really? What do you think, Mary? Is this okay?
I think so.
Yeah, Henry was surprised you said awful. Did really some awful things happen, Mary?
Well, I have a text.
Oh,
Yes.
all right. So, Mary, if you look at this awful things, like you took tests, that's the fact. Awful things happened would be a opinion, right? Because it's like awful things happened, right? Hey, let's go to Anna. Anna, can you tell us something that happened today? Anything is okay.
I took the test.
Yeah. And how was the test?
It is easy.
Okay. So you guys, let's pretend that this is all one person because we kind of lost communication with Min. So let's see. Anna, can you read the 5 things in blue here for us?
I woke up right on time. I got to school by 7.
Mhm.
I had lunch and it was just okay. During my classes, some awful things happened because of a test. I took another test and this one was easy.
Yeah, so if you see Anna and Mary, we can put this one in red. That's an opinion because like maybe Anna, your test was easy, but another boy said, oh my gosh, this is a hard test. Henry's, the lunch was just okay. That would be an opinion. That's fine. But if you look at these 2 by Min, this is just fact. You know, he woke up on time, the usual wake up time, and he got to school by 7. Okay. Let's
It
pick
is
another
of semester 2 test.
one. What, Hannah? You were optimistic?
It is the end of semester 2 test.
Oh, end of semester 2. That's what I ask. I asked the students that question. So wow. Okay, Mary. Anna, are you happy to finish that end of semester 2 test?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I know that some students are taking end of semester 2 tests. Very good. Hey, we didn't speak to Mai. I hope she's okay. Sometimes Mai has the baby, so she can't speak. But Mai, can you speak tonight?
Yes,
Hey, Mai, wonderful to hear from you. How are you?
not very well.
Oh no.
My baby have a high level
Fever, yeah.
fever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh. One of my students in Sunday's class, she's Vietnamese, but she lives in Russia. She said there's a new kind of COVID going around with a high fever and sleepiness. So I hope the baby didn't get that one. It's like, it's not a dangerous COVID, but it does make you really sleepy with a high fever. So,
Yes, in at school there's some students, some children get corona, and you know, là cái mycoplasma.
mm,
It's a high end the blood
mm,
disease.
yeah.
Yes.
Mike, can you tell me 5 things you did today? And I'll put them in here for the students.
Mm. Yeah, maybe I I had lunch. I had McDonald's hamburger for lunch.
Uh,
It's boring. It was boring.
that's wonderful because that's a wonderful opinion. Right?
Why was it boring?
Well, kids love it, Henry, but adults get kind of tired of McDonald's hamburgers. It's true.
Yeah,
My
maybe in
mom and
Vietnam,
Yeah.
McDonald's is the famous restaurant, but
very
just in Japan, it's just a fast food. When you don't need to spend too much time or money
Mm.
for lunch, you go to McDonald's. You can sit here whenever you want.
Okay.
So practically in Vietnam, my mom and dad won't let me to eat McDonald's
They
because
don't?
because first it takes time. Second, it is more expensive than the other fast food places,
Yes,
and it's
yes.
practically the same as the other fast food places.
Mm.
So we just eat at the other fast food places, right?
All right.
How cost is it?
Hey, it's Obrentune. What's going on, Obrentune?
How cost is it?
What?
How much?
Oh, how much? Yeah.
Around I have a set
Mm.
with hamburger,
Mm.
French fry, and coffee.
Mm.
Around 700 and
Yeah.
it's yasui. It's cheap.
Yeah, sweet.
It's my opinion.
Wonderful. Look, I get to make the yen mark because I have a Japanese keyboard. Yay, thanks. And so pretty cheap. You guys, do you know what cheap is in Japanese? We can teach you that. Maya and I can teach you guys in Japanese. Okay, I'll open the chat room because you guys were going crazy with the chat before. So that, Obrentune, did you put that crazy? You're going to Brazil. That thing is just too noisy, that meme you put there, right? So anyone can share now, but be nice. Don't put crazy stuff in there. So it is Yasui. And that means cheap, you guys. So the Japanese Yasui. Hey, who can add a final thing? Harry, what did you do today?
Today,
Harry. Yeah.
today I go to school
Yeah.
and I have a test.
Okay.
And my friend is
Okay.
copy my is copy my test.
Oh,
Very bad.
a bad friend copied from my test. Did you tell teacher?
No.
All right, that's a difficult situation to be in. So yeah, Harry, I'm sorry to hear that because that can actually be really difficult for students.
But if they copy the wrong answer, then that would.
This is true.
So practically don't copy because you don't know if it's right or not.
Yeah. All right. That's that's a very good point, Henry. Like, don't think you're copying the right answer. It could be totally wrong, right?
It could be even suspiciously wrong.
Suspiciously wrong. All right, you guys, here just for fun because you're doing a great class. The homework's kind of easy. I'll tell you about it in just a second. But since we use the word yasui, which I think is really wonderful.
Yasui.
Yasui, and then in Vietnamese,
Dễ.
is that right?
Yeah.
It means cheap. Yeah, yasui.
Yasui.
Yasui. She goes, yasui. All right, are you ready for the homework, you guys?
Sure.
All right, so this homework I really had to think about. I think you'll like it. It's the homework for tonight, for this week is, can you write 5 things? Well, here I have to do the share screen first, you guys, to show you what it is. Can you write 5 things about this special day in Vietnam? Let me make it a little bit bigger so you can really see this.
Yeah.
Right, there it is. There's the super homework. I think it's pretty cool, you guys. Let's see, who can read it for Oberon Toon, who said, yeah. Is that you, Oberon Toon? Oberon Toon, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Elsa, how are you?
What?
3, please. Hey, Elsa, are you there?
Yes.
All right, and calling you. Elsa, can you read the homework for tonight?
Can you describe what you did for
Reunification Day.
Reunification Day 15th
Yeah.
anniversary this
Yeah.
coming
Identification.
Wednesday,
Day
April
15th of the
20.
Yeah.
What did you do on this special day? Can you write out 5 points for homework?
Yeah. So do you see we did these 5 points for homework? Can you guys write 5 things you did on reunification day? So wait until Wednesday is finished and then you can work on your homework on Thursday or Friday or Saturday. What do you think you're going to do for that? Elsa, what do you think you will do for reunification day? Will you celebrate it at school or with your family and friends?
I
No,
I'm not gonna celebrate. I'm gonna like at home and read playbooks.
Okay. Will you watch it on television maybe?
No, I'm lazy.
I'm lazy. Elsa, that's so funny. Just not interested in reunification day. Elsa, I don't mean to laugh. It's just such a great answer.
if it's
I'm
Did
lazy.
you watch streaming?
Oberon Toon, the great citadel of somewhat. It's kind of mysterious. Oberon Toon, what are you going to do for the reunification of North Vietnam with South Vietnam?
I say I will go to Ho Chi Minh City to
Nice.
watch the reunification day 50 anniversary.
Okay, so you will go to the celebrations.
now just go back to my grandma and grandpa's.
Okay. Will you have a special dinner, Henry?
What?
Special dinner with them?
We
Or
celebrate
what?
together.
Okay. Will you eat?
And I'll bring my Monopoly home.
Nice. Is it a board?
Yeah, board game.
Yeah.
Card board game.
I played the computer version on the airplane to Taiwan a few times. I really liked it.
I love Monopoly.
Monopoly. I do love it too. But if I start losing, I get too upset and I stop playing, Henry.
I don't have any plan for that day.
No plans. Who said that? Was that Mary?
That's Elsa.
Oh, Elsa. Elsa said no plans, really.
No, it's me.
It's Mary, right?
Or Elsa.
Mary sounds so strange.
I need to study out loud because on Monday I'll have a special test.
Okay.
Yes.
Mary, do
Boy.
you think you will watch it like on the television news later in the evening if you have free time? Like see how great the celebrations?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's too bad. Because it is the 50th anniversary, you guys.
I think I'll go to a square.
Yeah. Yeah, to a public square. Huh, huh.
April 2nd square.
Yeah.
Because nothing to do and go.
You guys, what's really strange is this is the famous American guy, Paul Revere, and he rode his horse to all the villages in Massachusetts to say the British are coming to take your guns. And that's when the War of Independence started against England on that very night. That was April 1775. He woke people up and said, hide your guns. The British are going to take your guns. And there's Paul Revere there. He used to make teapots. He was a metal worker. And so it's called Paul Revere's Ride.
Is he from Paris?
He was an American guy and he helped start the American Army. So it's really crazy that like 250 years later, Vietnam had its reunification, but it's almost the same time that Paul Revere rode his horse to warn everybody that the British were coming. He went to these two famous towns called Lexington and Concord and warned the people. So all the school children read about this. So I remember when we had a celebration in our gymnasium, it was a really strange time, you guys. It was like, okay, we're celebrating the 250th anniversary of Paul Revere with all these celebrations, but just 2 weeks later, the North Vietnamese took Ho Chi Minh City. It was like, oh my gosh, all this history all at the same time, you guys. So I was only 9 years old and my birthday is tomorrow. So I just remember this.
Oh, your birthday's tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday, you guys. I'll be 59 years old.
Oh
And
my.
so Henry, I was like your age and Harry's age and Anna's age.
I was born at the 26th.
Oh my, that's a great birthday to have, the 26th. That's my friend's birthday, right? Yeah.
And next to my birthday is my English teacher's birthday.
Very good. The 27th.
And then you.
And me. So these are called the late April birthdays. They are kind of funny. They're kind of interesting, right? April 30 is a weird day, though, you guys. You know, it has a lot of history, like Vietnam reunified, but that's also in 1945. That's the day Hitler killed himself, the bad German guy. He died on April 30th, 1945. So weird day in history.
April 3rd, the April 30th is when Vietnam was
together, unified, right?
Unified.
Now, see, the Americans say, oh, it's the fall of Saigon, but, you know, that's not how Vietnamese call it. They call it the reunification of our country.
Look, one time
yes.
at the south of the Vietnam,
yeah,
America, they took place of all of the directions.
Yeah.
So it's practically the.
Do you want to see a funny picture before we finish for tonight? Right.
Sure.
It is. Let's see if I can get the right picture. It's just such a crazy picture. Yeah. Okay. Here it is. see, my students always say, Brendan, do you think the Vietnam War was terrible? I say, yes, it was very terrible. So these poor people, they went to the American embassy and they got on the helicopter and left, and they went to ships that the Americans had. But the Americans wanted to make as much room as they could for the Vietnamese people who wanted to leave. So they pushed the helicopters into the ocean off the coast of Vietnam. And these helicopters were really expensive. And they had to push all these helicopters into the ocean because the helicopter started to get bigger and bigger with people leaving Saigon, right? So do you see, they call it the fall of Saigon, but you guys call it reunification day. So history is always like the names you
Why is
call.
it called the fall of Saigon?
Well, the North Vietnamese took Saigon, the capital of South Vietnam, on April 30th, 1975.
Some people, they just push it down.
Oh, well, they had to push the helicopters, Henry, because these were the smaller ones, and they had to make room for these really big ones. So these are Vietnamese people leaving. This helicopter can carry about 50 or 75 people. And that was all April 30th, 1975. I was a schoolboy and we were watching this on TV. It was unbelievable. It was just such a
How old
strange.
were you? How old were you?
9 years old. I was 9 years old. There are the pictures of the North Vietnamese and the Viet Minh. I love history, so this was just amazing history.
Oh, I also love history.
Yeah, so this is why it's such an important day, you guys, you know. It's reunification day, right? Okay, so thank you very much. And so for your homework, just tell me 5 things you did on reunification day, okay? And it's okay to say, I just studied, I stayed home. It doesn't have to be anything special. If you say, like, I had delicious dinner with my mom and dad, and then I had to study, that's perfectly okay, you guys. Okay.
Elsa said, 5 is too much.
Wait, what is Elsa? Elsa,
And
you're
Elsa,
funny. What,
now,
what did Elsa say?
oh, Elsa said 3 is better.
Oh, Elsa always says it's too much. Elsa, you just have to write 5 things you did. And then you wrote 3 is bitter, B-T-T-E-R, better. Oh, Elsa. All right. So Elsa, you make me laugh sometimes. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope your daughter feels better, Mai. Good luck, Mary, on that test on Monday. Take care, Tia. It's always a pleasure. Harry, nice, good answers. Good.